Hey everyone. It's December 31st, 2012, last day of the year. So Happy New Year's, everybody. Hope it's a safe evening for you all. And nobody gets too wild and crazy out there, and you guys just really keep it safe. So yeah, not doing any work on the boat today. My wife and I have got a party to attend later this evening. We go down there every year. It's a friend of my wife's. A hotel manager. She sets up a gathering for a bunch of people. There'll probably be, I don't know, 100, 150 people maybe show up. And, we bring in the New Year's down there in Point Loma, get a room from her hotel so nobody has to drive. So we're planning to do that. So no work on the boat today. But I wanted to give you kind of a little synopsis, a little brief on what happened this week. You saw from the earlier posts that the main drive for this last week was to try to get the engines out. Well, the weather's been kind of off and on for us all week down here in SoCal. We get these winter storms that roll through here, and we had a couple of storms come through here this week, and it rained quite a bit. Our rainfall levels are just about up to where they need to be, for the area, for the region right now. So we're pretty good on that. Got really cold. Just a cold front came through here with these storms, and so the cold and the rain, like I said, it didn't allow me to get as much done as I wanted to get done this week. We did, however, manage to get crotch rockets. We did manage to get one of the engines out, so I'm happy with that. Let me give you a quick look here. Kind of show you what we did do, and what we're planning to do here. Well. You see, not too much has changed at the stern of the boat. However, there is a nice hole in the engine compartment right here now, where we did get the port engine out, and you guys saw the video on that. So we did get it out. You see it sitting on the stand, getting ready to get some work started on this. A couple of things looking at this. Here's one of the problems that I've run into with this installation. I kind of know why they did it, but I don't like what they did. These two bolts here, this one and this one, these are the bolts for the starter, and you can see they come in from the aft side. And the starter bolts up here, and the nuts. The problem is that the one bolt, the upper corner bolt, rides right in here, and with the flywheel cover on, there is just no way, especially if this is in the boat, there's no way to really get a wrench effectively on this. So I'm thinking about modifying this flywheel cover just a little bit. Open this up just a little bit more, just enough to where I can get a socket on there. The other bolt, you can kind of sort of barely get onto there. That's right in here. So just for future maintenance, because at some point I'll probably wind up having to change a starter. So I want to make my life a little bit easier for myself down the road, if and when that ever happens. The other thing I'm thinking is maybe if I open that up there just a little bit on the flywheel cover, maybe I can build a special tool that I'll be able to get in there and capture the head of that bolt. So that's going to happen here down the road. Overall, the engine looks actually pretty good. No cracks in the block, which I've heard is kind of been a problem with these four cylinders. But externally, it looks pretty darn good. I'm pretty happy with what I'm finding here. The carburetor linkage. This engine is pretty good. I don't like the way it's set up. on the starboard engine. I'm going to have to have a closer look at that once I get it out of the boat. The exhaust system is coming off. We're going to get this off. This actually looks pretty good. No cracks. No didn't look like there's any big leaks or anything in there. So we're going to be taking that off. I'll probably take it down to Ace and have them hot tank it, and we'll get that all up and running, reconditioned. Here's that load leveler that I used to get the engine out of the boat. What good investment! This was really a good investment. Boy, it allowed me to angle the engine and really manipulate it well to get it out of the tight quarters. If I ever have to do this again, if I have to pull the port engine out again by itself, because this is the first one that we took out, I would take the heat exchanger off. That would just give us so much more room on the side to be able to maneuver the engine out. And here's that external starter solenoid that was on that. I think that starter back there on the left, the marine starter that came with the boat, that's how that was wired up. So this is going to come off because the new starters that I've got are more updated, and they actually have the solenoids and stuff right on the external to the starters. So this is going to come off. There's going to be a little bit of rewiring be done in there. All this wiring is going to be gone through. We're going to look at it. I'll probably partially rebuild, if not completely rebuild, the wiring harnesses, because you saw some of the earlier posts, and the wiring in this boat is just horrible. And I'm so anal about things. I need things right. That's the aircraft part of me, the aircraft mechanic part of me. I just need things tight. I need them right, and so my goal is to really clean it up. Do a professional installation when I go back in with the engines. So that's kind of the plan there. And then a couple of the modifications that I plan to do along the way. We'll kind of post those for you guys as we get closer or get into those projects. So anyway, that's about it for right now. It's December 31st, New Year's Eve, and I wish all of you guys the happiest New Year's, prosperous New Year. The beginning tomorrow, and yeah. So I think that's about it. And you guys take care, and we'll catch you on the next post. All right, see you now. Bye.